Hello, you lovely people. How are you? I hope you're well. Welcome to Mel's Mindful Moments. Question for you. What gives me great joy? Now, I was speaking to someone about this recently, and they said, I haven't got anything to be joyful about. And I found myself thinking how sometimes it's in our times of greatest sadness that we can find the moments of what gives us the greatest joy. Sometimes it's when we have a loss in our lives that we appreciate more the joy of life. I've come up here this evening and you can see the beautiful sunset behind me. Instantly lifts me. It just, one, makes me realize how fragile life is, that it doesn't matter what you do with your day, the sun is going to set on it and it'll rise again the next day. Well, that's pretty certain anyway, but what you do with the time in between is largely up to us. And we can either search out what gives us great joy or choose not to. The choice is ours. I've spoken to people at times who on the surface seem to have so little and yet seem to live such joyful lives. And maybe that's key. Appreciating every moment, every small thing, every smile that somebody gives you, every kind word, amongst all the anger and people sounding off. For me, if somebody smiles or I have a nice shopping experience, I went into the greengrocers and the person and the bakers as well near us, where the staff are so lovely, and I come out and feel I've had a wonderful, lovely, uplifting experience. It's so important how you're treated in where you go. So it works the other way, how easily we can uplift somebody else by just those smiles or a kind word, an uplifting word. This comes up time and time again, but I just think it's, especially at these times, to keep finding what gives me great joy. Sometimes we may need to dig a bit deeper, look a bit further, open our hearts a bit more to feel it. Refocus, maybe from always looking at the negative and the dark. It's not about ignoring, it's not about not being aware, but it's maybe being discerning. And then what do you do to balance that? Do you go and walk out in nature? Do you dance around the kitchen, turn the music up loud? Do you laugh? Do you watch? I love watching feel-good movies, and I have a stash of them so that at any time I can just put on a good movie, and I may have watched it again and again and again, but it doesn't matter because I know it'll trigger those good feelings in me. Or listen to a particular, someone that makes you laugh. It's sometimes we have to force it. But it's so easy to fall into that dark space. We let ourselves just slip so easily, don't we? And then say it's hard to find the brighter moments. But for me, tonight, this gives me greatest joy. Look at that beautiful sky. Isn't it lovely? So I wish you a very joyful evening, afternoon, morning, wherever you are in the world. Sending lots of love. Be well. And I'll see you soon. Bye.